Welcome to 5 minutes of yoga a day. We're doing this all through the month of November so we can be cool, calm, and collected through the holiday season. So let's get started. Day 17 of 5 minutes of yoga, and we're going to explore America's favorite pose, downward facing dog, which I'm demoing for you right now. Now, this pose has incredible benefits. Everything from keeping our hair from graying to strengthening our arms and legs and lots of muscles. And also it can be calming while strengthening. But it's not always an easy pose to do. So today we're going to explore it 3 ways. Sitting in a chair, using the chair as a prop, and then coming down to do it in the way I've just demonstrated. So get an armless chair if you can, and you can join me. Now, if you know and love down dog, you could explore it for this 5 minutes all on your own on the mat. But I want to show how to do this pose if you're at the office or if you don't have the strength to do it. So we want to have the feet anchored to start with the heels and the knees stacked. And actually, you might see this a little bit easier if I turn my chair. So let's do it with me looking this way. You don't have to switch. So from here, let's extend the legs out. They won't be completely straight, but the knees are straighter, the heels are down, and we bring the toes up so that we're flexing the feet and starting to feel some of that stretch we get in the back of the legs. And then from here, hinge at the hips and send the body forward, finding that length. Make sure you're tucking your chin. Make sure the legs don't fall out, right? Toes are up and and feet are straight ahead. Now you could hold just here if there's shoulder issues, but if you want to take it further, sweep the arms up and either let the palms face each other or turn the palms forward and flex at the wrists so your hands and feet are acting as if they were pressing into the floor. Lengthen the tailbone just a little bit and draw in at your abdominals, right? Belly button to the spine so that we're stabilizing the pelvis here. When you're ready, sit up tall, release the arms down, release the feet down. And maybe just take a little cat and cow. Now to use the chair for support, you could use the back of the chair or the front of the chair. And we'll bring the hands to the chair seat just the way we would if we were on the ground. Fingers are spread, we're pressing out through the forearms. And you can start to walk your feet back far enough that you're able to drop your head right down between the arms, letting them be straight and long. Press down into the chair seat, lift under the underarms, and the knees can bend here. You could even start with the belly resting on the thighs, the knees so deeply bent. And then from there, slowly start to straighten the knees to the place where you feel a lovely stretch, but not too much stretch or strain. Breathe here. Feel the length of the spine, the stretch through the back of the legs. And when you're ready, lift your gaze and look towards the chair. Walk the feet forward. Now, if you want to try this pose on the ground, you can come to the short end of your mat. Slide your hands down the front of your legs. And if you want to, you can add blocks, because we're going to bring the hands outside the feet and step 1 foot back and the second foot back. And then maybe bend those knees just like we did in the earlier version, belly to the thighs, and find that length through the spine, through the arms. We want to make sure that we're not jamming our wrists. So whether your hands are on the blocks or on the floor, be clawing the mat and pressing out through the forearms. You can always walk the feet further in or further back. And we don't have to have the heels touch the mat, but we're melting the heels towards the mat. Relax the head, shake it out. Take a breath or two here. Feel how strong you are. And then when you're ready, walk the feet forward towards the hands. Bend the knees, bring your hands onto your thighs, and press yourself up to standing. Thanks so much for joining me today. You can learn more about my live yoga classes at my website, bethbierko.com, or check out my pre-recorded class library at bethbierko.vhx.tv. And we'll see you tomorrow.